Playing games, the Pelicans versus the Spurs. I would say the Pelicans win this game.
The Spurs have they've kind of just been a okay team, and then they'll have like a really bad fourth quarter all year. And the Pelicans have CJ McCollum and Bi and Jose Alvarado. So yeah, I'm picking the Pelicans.
He can shoot.
He can also like sit in a chair like for like half the possession and like go back court and steal. Did you see that clip?
Oh yeah.
They were taking the ball up. He was hiding with the red jersey. That was wild. All right, Minnesota, LAC.
I would say the Clippers win this game.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Clippers overall
that's not a crazy
have
take.
more experience. The Minnesota Timberwolves are a good team. I get that, but I don't think Cat can carry them to win this game.
Cat carry them? What do you mean? Pat Bev's carrying them on his back with his spectacular defense. Are you telling me you don't have faith?
Season.
You don't have faith in the offensive capabilities of D'Angelo Russell? Is that what you're telling me?
Not.
I think the Timberwolves.
I do have faith in the Clippers, though. The Clippers are such a complete team, bro. Like, I love hating on the Clippers
without anybody on their team.
I love hating on the Clippers so much, but I just like this year I just can't.
I mean, I don't know. I can see a world where like just D'Angelo Russell and like Cat high pick and rolls like kind of just break up, like they kind of just destroy Isaiah Hartenstein and like.
So you're saying the Timberwolves are gonna win?
Yeah, and I think they'll purely win because Pat Bev wants to win against his old team.
I think I have the Clippers in this game.
I got Minnesota by 6 points. All right.
I think the Nets versus Hornets. Hornets for sure win this game. No Kizzy.
I don't know. I see a world where Brooklyn loses. I'm not gonna lie.
If the Hornets managed to win, that would be like.
I mean, what's it called? It's still gonna be Ramadan though. So Kyrie's all right.
Oh, you're right.
Ramadan,
I think Kyrie like unlocks new powers in Ramadan.
Yeah, did you see that video of him dribbling the ball with one finger at a time?
With
what was that's crazy. It was like he switched fingers every dribble. I tried to do it in my room. I was like, nah, this is not it. I don't know how he did that. That's not humanly possible.
Wow, but you seen that clip where he's like leaning from side to side?
Oh yeah, and then
and then he's like dribbling, and then he's like standing on two balls.
Yeah, gravity's just not a thing to him. It's not a thing. All right. Yeah, we're picking Brooklyn. I don't think that's in contention, right? I think that's...
Nah, I'm picking the Hornets.
All right. Well, actually, right now, Brooklyn would have to play 2 games. They would have to play the loser of 7-8, and they would have to play...
Yeah.
Which we didn't think about for the West. Actually, no. I think the Clippers make the playoffs. I think you're right. But I think they play the Suns. I forgot how the play-in works.
So Clippers and Timberwolves make it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're both gonna make it, regardless of whoever wins that game.
Yeah. You know what game I want to see? I want to see this Cleveland-Atlanta game.
Oh.
That's gonna be fun. That's
really Cleveland fun. Is Jared Allen back yet? I don't think he is, right?
He's not gonna be back yet, and Mobley's out right now too. But I think they'll be back playoff time.
If they make it.
If they make it, that's the big difference. Because otherwise, Trae Young's going to have to shoot.
Because if they lose...
If Jared Allen's there...
If the Cavs lose this game, they're going to have to play the Nets, and that's tough.
I do think Atlanta is going to... I think Trae Young's just really scary, especially in like a single elimination game. Especially just against, any New York teams. You never know. I think they will play... I think Atlanta will beat Cleveland. And then Cleveland... I don't know. I mean, I think it's going to be Atlanta-Brooklyn. But also I think maybe if Cleveland's defense can come back to life with Mobley and Allen, then they win. It's an injuries thing. That's kind of what it comes down to.
Let's talk about the actual playoffs.
Okay.
So in the Eastern Conference, the Sixers are slated to play the Raptors right now.
Mm-hmm. Raptors in 5. Raptors in 5. I'm sticking with it. That's
I actually agree with you. I say Raptors in 6.
I'm such a non-believer in what James Harden is able to do in the playoffs. Raptors in 5.
Well, actually, no. I'm going to say Sixers in 6 because Harden only chokes in the conference finals. Or he only chokes in the semi-conference finals. That's where he usually chokes.
Well,
so I'm going to say they win this series.
I think the Raptors win if Fred VanVleet has another baby. I think that's the big condition. I think Fred VanVleet's got to find a way to have a baby in like the next 2 weeks. Whatever you got to do. Like maybe if he adopts, that'd be like a loophole. Yeah. That'd be kind of wild. If he just adopts a kid, like if he's shooting bad the first 2 games, like breaking news, Fred VanVleet adopts child, shoots 65% from 3. It might happen. You never know. You never know.
You never know. You're right.
You never know what happens. I think it'll be a fun series to watch just because Nick Nurse is such a good coach. Although I have heard some Raptors fans complain about him this year because he doesn't want to play like some of the younger guys at times. I mean, Doc Rivers stinks, man. Doc Rivers is a bad coach. He's just a stinky coach, man. There was like, I remember I was watching the Sixers game. He subbed in Paul Millsap, I think like last like 2 minutes of the game, like in crunch time, and he hadn't played for like 2 weeks.
Oh my!
I mean, I think and I mean, what's it called? If Philly goes up 3-1, then Toronto wins, no question about it.
Oh, for
I'm being
sure.
serious. Oh yeah,
for sure.
It's like that's
Raptors in 7.
Yeah, Raptors in 7. Okay, that's our official pick. Raptors in 7.
All right.
Milwaukee,
Bucks versus
Chicago.
Bulls. Oh.
This is.
I say Bucks in 4.
Yeah, Bucks in 4. Bro, dude, Giannis is so good. I mean, what's it called?
Giannis. Oh my! Did you see him hit that step back 3?
Yeah, that was
to tie the game. Oh my!
That's
God.
kind of like.
You can't.
I feel like, I mean, his shot chart this season is just wild. He's taking like pull up middies and just hitting them pretty consistently.
Yeah.
He's shooting at like a 42% clip. I mean,
dude, remember a couple years ago when we were like, if Giannis
had a jumper, like
shoot,
imagine.
If Giannis could shoot, like imagine the player he could be. And then, he's kind of progressing toward that, I feel like. Imagine he just like starts shooting like Curry. He would undoubtedly become the GOAT.
I think, okay, I saw somebody talk about this. Do you think Giannis has GOAT potential?
I think Alex Caruso has GOAT potential.
Okay. Oh my God, Ennes.
I think Giannis has top 5 potential.
Oh, I think
bro,
he's top 15 for me already. I mean, the thing is, my only thing is that this is a really off topic like point from where we usually don't like have much legacy talk on our show, but he's basically been playing at an All-NBA level for 7 years. No, 5 years. So it's like 5 years of All-NBA, maybe 3 MVPs, 1 championship, maybe more to come. And like he's in the smack dab middle of his prime. I don't think there's a way where he doesn't end up like top 10.
Yeah, I could see that. I could definitely see him being top 5 at the end of his career. Like that's doable.
Definitely.
That's so doable.
I think top 1 is going to be kind of hard just because like longevity with Braun. Like top like 3. That's a really hard 3 to crack, especially since Kareem's resume is like so bizarre. But like also so is Giannis's. Like he's only 27. He already has a ring, 2 MVPs, two Defensive Player of the Years.
While we're on this topic, I would like to say that I think LeBron will become the GOAT if he wins 1 more ring and
that's not happening.
He gets a scoring title.
He'll get the scoring title.
I think if he achieves those 2, he's undoubtedly the greatest.
He's only playing 33 minutes a game? What?
Who?
No way. Giannis is only playing. I forget like the Bucks just don't play him. Yeah.
No way. And
no,
he's
I always forget
30
this.
points.
Yeah, Budenholzer just doesn't like to play Giannis, and like he'll just casually average like 30.
I mean, he doesn't have to if he's already averaging this much in only 33 minutes.
Oh yeah. Oh no, because what's it called? The Bucks are so good.
They are good.
I think
they're very good.
The Bucks have like the Bucks have like that second gear. Like, like in Fast and Furious, they just have like infinite gears on their car. They just like can keep switching them. Yeah, that's like the Bucks. Like they won their championship. They've like established themselves. Like they're the team to beat. They're such a scary team because like Drew is the second best defensive guard in the league. Marcus Smart's number 1. Giannis is the best player in the league. I don't think that's in question, right? I think let's take a consensus poll. Ennes, is Giannis the best player in the league?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. As much as we want it to be the guy on our team, it hasn't been that way in a couple of months. A couple of years, actually. I think I think they can be beat. I don't think they're like unbeatable, but I would still. I want to see a rematch of last year's playoffs. I want to see it of last year's finals. I mean,
Ooh.
I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that's my.
I think those two teams look like the most complete teams from both conferences. The Suns are definitely. I think they're the most consistent team. They're probably the best team in the league.
Right now, well, I mean, they have like they feel like the team of destiny right now. Like in the last 5 minutes of the game, they'll just turn it up. Like
they're like a very they're much better than last year. They're very.
I think they are. Yeah, I think everybody on the team's just kind of like matured a bit, which sounds weird, but like even Chris Paul has. I want to see if I get to see this Golden State Phoenix conference finals. I think my life will be complete. Yeah, y'all can see me out from there. I have so many questions about Golden State though in a playoff series.
Oh yeah, we'll talk about them when we talk about their series. But
yeah, we'll get there. Okay.
I don't think we could talk about the 1 and 2 seeds from each conference yet because we don't know who they're playing. So we'll just talk about the other games.
Okay.
But in the Western Conference, the Mavericks are gonna play the Nuggets. Or as of right
I'm excited for that one. Ooh.
Yeah, I don't see.
Dallas in 6.
I don't see Dallas losing in the first round.
I think Luke is so tired of losing in the first round. I think Luke is done. He's done with this. Like what's
and
it
I
called?
think their team is much different from like the past 2 years.
Did you see the Dallas Bucks game or no?
Dallas Bucks?
Yeah, did you see it? It was
no.
Early, but oh my God, Ennis, what a ride! What a Luka Doncic. It didn't really seem like it, but like, my God, he was just the poor Bucks defense. Even Drew Holiday, who's like the second best, I just said this earlier, second best like guard defender in the league, like couldn't really do nothing to stop the Dallas offense, which looks so good, which is just like Luka like high pick and rolls.
Yeah.
Like they'll just run him through as many screens as possible and like he'll get a switch. And then he was hunting switches for Giannis, NS. Like he wanted to be switched onto Giannis and then hit a step back three, like on his dome. Like goodness.
I think
it was a wild series of events.
Their offense is so good. The reason why their offense is so good is partly because like they're such a good shooting team, and Luka can just create so many opportunities for like everyone just standing on the wing. Like that's
like I don't think Dorian Finney-Smith has ever missed a corner three like when Luka passed him. I don't think it's happened. Like
dude, the Mavericks what the Lakers should be, bro. Just have LeBron ISO and put
drive and
shooters
kick
around
basketball.
It, but like we don't have shooters, so
I mean, he's just so fun to watch, man. Like
yeah,
and their defense has been their defense really clamped up those last couple of seconds. They were able to prevent like every single shot that Chris Middleton wanted. Who's kind of their closer, which I think I'm fine with. I think I still, dude, I don't know, Ennis, I'm still unsure about Chris Middleton, even though he's really good sometimes. Like, I'll look there, and, like, I feel like he can't dribble. I'm just like, I mean, maybe you should give the ball to, like, Drew Holiday. Anyway, that's how I feel about Chris Middleton. But no, like, Luka's out here hunting switches on, like, the best player in the league, and he casually just hits a step-back three, like, on his dome, made the boy look small, Like he may have just sunned him on national TV for all I know. Like that was,
wow.
And then they beat them. It was just, and like this is like we have to keep in mind, guys. Like in like 5 years, Luka's gonna go through like his Chris Paul like cycle of like where he's gonna like get on a really good diet and like he's just gonna be like super lean. He's gonna be like 2% body fat. Like this is still fat Luka we're playing with here. Like you know, we haven't even seen. This is still Luka who's hitting hookahs before games. You know, like. This is a scary sight. I think he does win MVP if he doesn't get injured this year, like at the beginning of the season, and he was like kind of bad. I think he does win MVP this year. But then again, guys, I'm kind of on a Luka high after I watched the Bucks Dallas game.
Yeah, you definitely are, bro. You definitely are.
I mean, I'll go back and forth on Luka because I feel like sometimes I'm just like, is he fat? Like is he too fat to play basketball? But then I'm like. But then he'll casually just like it'll be like a tween, it'll be like a cross, and then he'll hit the hezzy like on the step back, and like it'll all be like super slow, but then he'll get past his dude and like hit a floater, or he'll hit the big man like because there's two coming to his side, or he'll hit the corner man as they start to rotate. Just great basketball player, man. Great basketball player. Dallas in 6.
All right, next series, the Warriors versus the Jazz. Now, obviously, there's someone, or obviously the Warriors are gonna be the team that's gonna win, but I do think that they have some problems they need to work out for sure. The Warriors are 3-7 in their last 10 games. They've dropped.
Okay.
to the third seed.
That's a bit of a come on now, Ennis. That was kind of a cherry picked. They did just beat Utah, like by like 1,000 points, and like Klay Thompson's the best shooter on planet Earth.
Yeah,
So-
but they had to come back from 21 against Utah, the fraudulent Utah team.
Listen, Ennis, listen to me. This Golden State team, not this Golden State team, but like 4 guys on this Golden State team won like 3 championships. We have to always keep that in mind.
Yeah, obviously the Warriors are going to win the series. I'm just saying, you know.
No, I'm not. I don't think it's obvious they win the series. I think
think
they
it is.
obviously win the series in 4 because Utah sucks. I hope Donovan Mitchell gets out of there. No, I hope. I mean, like, I think the fact that Rudy Gobert and like Donovan Mitchell are like still trying to tell like the media like they don't hate each other. That's just kind of wild to me. Like, we know you guys don't like each other. It's fine. It's not a big deal. Just Kobe and Shaq it, you know. But no, Utah's a fraudulent team. They stink, and I hope they never win a championship.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, they have a statue of Karl Malone. I don't think he deserves to have a championship.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I have strong feelings about Utah, Ennis. Big, strong feelings.
I think Warriors in 8.
In 8.
No, I'm just kidding. Warriors in 6. Warriors in 5.
They're coming up.
Warriors in 5. Warriors in 5.
Warriors in 4. I hope Gobert gets exposed again, even though I like him. I still think he's a really good defensive player, but he has a lot of limitations because Royce O'Neal's your best perimeter defender. So imagine what Steph Curry is about to do to this team in the playoffs. Oh my, it's about to be so bad.
I don't even want to think about it.
It's just like Steph and Clay and Jordan Poole. They will rip this team apart, rip it apart. It's gonna be bad. You see what Clay did to them just like casually, like he wasn't even thinking about it. Like once Clay takes off his dumb armband, but no, I'm just kidding. Keep it on Clay. Do you? Nah, but like once like imagine like we're gonna get to see Game 6 Clay hopefully in this playoff run, and we're gonna get to see Steph Curry in the playoffs again. It's gonna be fun. Hopefully Draymond doesn't do anything like he did in the play-in game last year, but it's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see the Warriors again, and I'm excited to see a Warriors-Memphis second round, if it stays that way.
Oh yeah.
That should be good. Fun. There's a lot of history between those teams somehow.
Somehow.
Memphis hates Andre Iguodala. Dylan
And
Brooks somehow.
Memphis also knocked out the Warriors last year in the play-in.
Yes, they did. Thank you, Draymond. But what's it called? There's Dylan Dynasty Brooks, who hates Andre Iguodala. There's also, we have to keep in mind that this Warriors team also ended the grit and grind Grizzlies basically from like a couple of years ago. They beat the Mike Conley, Marc Gasol Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies were also the team that the Warriors beat to get the 73-9 record.
Correct.
But there's a lot of history. Wow.
Like, weirdly, I feel like Golden State Memphis is like a big rivalry. John Morant, I mean, like these Memphis teams, they're a tough couple of fellers, man. They play hard. They will run you off the floor, especially when Andre Iguodala is like 1,000 years old. Draymond is going to be Draymond. He's going to have some pick and rolls. He's just not going to shoot the open layup. He'll kick it out, probably to Steph Curry, and they'll probably hit threes. John Morant's going to dunk on some people, hopefully, because that's always super fun. Also, Ennis, I had John Morant on my first team, but now he's on my second team because he's missed the same amount of time as Steph. So Steph's back on my first team. I also think that we kind of saw for like 15 games, we were like, oh, the Warriors kind of suck without Steph. Ugh. It was like we kind of like looked around. It was like, this team's kind of, you know. But I think this is just going to be a fun playoffs, Ennis. I'm just super excited. I haven't been this excited for like an NBA playoffs since like, you know, the Lakers were in it. So this should be really fun.